MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Game number 3 of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Jake Odorizzi is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
1 out, nobody on. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and the pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with his strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, catcher Gary Sanchez.
So striding in, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
First offering on its way. Greg Bird is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy, now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it towards the backstop. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Here's Starlin Castro. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network. CC Sabathia will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, they've won the first 2 games, Matt, here on the road. And that's impressive anytime you do that. Now they're looking for the sweep. In this place, that's pretty good.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Misses. Ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire lineup. You cannot rely on that key guy on the team, the big star. No, everybody's got to contribute. If they do that, they'll win this game.
Now the first pitch from CC. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Third baseman.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Previous history with Sabathia, 29 hits in 72 at-bats. He's also blasted 7 home runs against him, so that should tell you all you need to know.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Sabathia gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Corey Dickerson would be next. This is line to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy. And now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Corey Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Lifted the other way to left center. Ellsbury is under it, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's Didi Gregorius. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's gone 2 for 5. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. Laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. Just couldn't come up with it.
Here's Chase Headley. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A 1 pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Souza is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Fielder number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's set, and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2 and 1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ball one. He flied out, leading off the ball game. Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Here's a high pop-up. Morrison is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 New York. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Wilson Ramos.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic.
Batting 6.
And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting 7, right fielder Steven Souza.
At the plate, Steven Souza. Previous history with Sabathia, 5 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 out, nobody on. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's Sabathia on 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Ellsbury is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that's a nice curve. Just really froze him. Good breaking ball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. A runner at second, nobody out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
No one out with a runner at second. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hit hard down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. In now, Starlin Castro as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and makes outside the drop location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. In to score the runner from third.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Nate Eovaldi is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Nate Eovaldi.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just hung in there on that one.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
The next 3-2. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Dickerson is there. Let's see if they try it. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, one of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Holliday. Mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. Not great. He's 1 for 8. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Souza shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Chase Headley.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. A neck-high fastball that time. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
3 runs already home here. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead this one 5-0. So digging in now, Logan Morrison. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Judge is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out. Number 1.
Designated hitter, Ricky Weeks.
Into the box, Ricky Weeks. Previous history with Sabathia, 2 for 11. Into the windup and the pitch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 from CC. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Sabathia gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. And it remains a 5-0 ball game. Big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees.
He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Aaron Judge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Kiermaier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
5 runs on only 4 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dickerson on the move, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. One out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Pitch on the way. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 5 runs on only 4 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch could be very tough.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Kiermaier, still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you 1 lapse, 1 bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Greg Bird. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Looking to minimize the damage here. To short, hit hard. They go the short way to Miller, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike 1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And there's ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's out number one.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Now Sabathia's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Left fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Bird ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Here's Didi. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Hitting off for the Yankees, shortstop Didi Gregorius.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Matt Holliday standing in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Matt Holliday with that base knock. He's just collected career hit number 2,000. A ton of hits unintended.
Yeah, and everybody makes a big deal of that 3,000 hit club, and rightfully so, but 2,000, well, that's a pretty select group of players too. He has a lot to be proud of now, guys.
Here's Chase Headley as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On the ground to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and Headley's retired. It's a double play.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. The men on third with 2 down. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 6-0. Digging in to try it again. Wilson Ramos. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Wilson Ramos.
Now the first pitch from CC. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, You're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Hit in the air out to left. After it is Gardner. 1 down. Little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Striding into the box, Brad Miller comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Steven Souza waits on deck. Now the 3-2 from Sabathia. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gardner sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box, Steven Souza. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Sabathia's ready. 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready for another chance? Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier ranging back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
He's got a fastball at 96 and a curveball. You have to pick one or the other. He's just too filthy to sit there and think you're going to be able to read and react. Sit on one and take the other.
Ready on 1-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops. All even at 2-2. Here it is. This is flared out towards second, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
That was a quick release right there from the second baseman. Very easily could have been an infield hit, but he erased any hopes of that with a good athletic throw.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. A tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate.
When that ball's hitting the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send him because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away.
That's a
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
In there, 2-2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count, you get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Digging in to try it again. Didi Gregorius. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Two down, runners at first and second. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Striding in once again, Logan Morrison. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Swing and a liner, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Designated hitter, Ricky Weeks.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ricky Weeks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
He'll try again. 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Now here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Ready on 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They're down by a touchdown. 7-0. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Corey Rasmus comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in once again, Matt Holliday. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Matt Holliday.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Chase Headley as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Souza is under it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball. The pitch hard. You got to honor that fastball in that situation.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Long throw to third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Make it 9-0.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. lays off 1-0.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
2 out with the man at first. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Here it comes on 3-0. Right over the middle, knee high.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Here's Starlin Castro as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to land foul. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line drive snagged on a short hop. He'll go the short way to Miller, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and 2 left. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. The Yankees are out in front, 10-0. Into the box now, Matt Duffy. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Matt Duffy.
Hard hit ball to second, gloved by Castro. 1 away.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the first pitch from CC. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sabathia still has not allowed an earned run through 6 1/3. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
And the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again. 1-2. And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Next pitch will make an even 80 pitches for Sabathia. Sabathia's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Gregorius.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now the pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Well, you can just about hear a pin drop at Tropicana Field now. More trouble for the hometown nine as they trail big here in the 8th as you take a look at the line score so far. Matt Holliday standing in now. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a ball 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 2-0 on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it is Longoria. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
Next for the Yankees, third baseman Chase Headley.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Miller is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Wilson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Stepping up now, Brad Miller. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The 0-1. Hit out towards second. Castro has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Right fielder number 20, Steven Souza.
Settling in now, Steven Souza. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 from CC. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Hey, as we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
So striding in, Logan Morrison. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Sabathia pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Swinging a soft liner, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at nearby Tampa. Into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson going back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. A high fastball is in there. A runner at second, nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Brett Gardner will be next. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. He's set, and the pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Duffy into shallow left. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And he takes ball four again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So coming to the plate, Greg Bird. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I gotta think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
He's set. Here it comes. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Two down, runners at first and second. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair, but they're still in front 10-0. Now at the plate, Ricky Weeks, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th. This crowd was open for. 1 away.
Center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And that's taken for strike 1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Tough play for Headley. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Matt Duffy.
Stepping in, Matt Duffy. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Takes a high fastball for a strike, and he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an outing. 100 pitches, and here we are getting ready to get a complete game. This is really special.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. CC Sabathia gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he tosses a complete game 1-hitter. Jake Odorizzi only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.